Hey, Pat, so excited to have you here on Sales Stories. So I wanted to ask you first, we always start with what do you sell, how much it costs and who buys it. So for those who haven't met Pat Grosse, she's the community entrepreneur. She's an expert in writing grants and helping with community engagement and building, well, just helping people all over the place. All right, Pat, I'm going to ask you this. What do you sell, how much it costs and who buys it? It's basically an elevator pitch. Can you pick one of the things that you sell and tell us what it is?
All right, I sell Teach Yourself grant writing.
Mm-hmm.
It costs $97 and
Yep.
it's for people who want to know how to write their own grant applications.
Excellent. So it's like a booklet. It's a downloadable booklet, I believe. Is that right?
I would say it's a downloadable manual. It's got
Manual.
everything you
Okay.
need to know.
Right. Everything you need to know. So good for those who, yeah, so they'd be good for if you think you want to apply for a grant, read the manual first, then ask you questions. If you want to write a grant, get the booklet, read the manual first, then go ask Pat questions. Or if read the manual first, and then write it. And if you're having trouble along the way of writing a grant, then go ask questions. But ultimately, it really comes down to you can ask Pat questions about writing a grant, and whatever she says, it's all going to end up with everything's in the manual. So prep yourself first, find out what you need to know, and then if you've got extra questions, go speak to Pat as well. Now, Pat, if I was to call you and want help, what's say an initial consultation? How much is that going to cost me for an initial consultation?
Okay, grants consultation,
Yep.
$200.
$200 for a grant consultation. All right, cool. So I read the manual. If I need extra help from there, it starts at $200 while I ask you a bunch load of questions, I suppose. Excellent. So, Pat, for your years of doing all of this, what's the biggest sales tip you've got, like that you've learnt over the years? So I know that you come to my classes and we do a lot of networking together. So what's the biggest sales tip you've gotten that you follow that you recommend to others?
I think it's to actually recognize your value and not to devalue your expertise.
Yep.
Definitely, no, definitely not to devalue your expertise, especially if you're at the start of your business, or you're out there and people come along, there may be a sob story involved or whatever, and you're inclined to look at and compromise on your costing, on your pricing. And at the end of the day, we're not set up as, I mean, I'm working in that space of
Yep.
helping not-for-profits as well as businesses.
Yep.
But at the end of the day is thinking, how much would you give up of your time
Yep.
from
Yep.
your business and compromise that? So yeah, when people come to me and they're looking, looking for discounts or whatever, at the end of the day, it's as a business owner, you have to look at exactly, especially not so much commodities as your skills and expertise, is once you start to devalue yourself,
Yeah.
it,
Yeah. So when it comes
it
to
becomes a
discount,
downward spiral. It
yeah,
becomes a
yeah,
discount, it becomes a downward spiral.
yeah. When it comes to discounting, the answer is no. I mean, the question is this: can I have a discount? No. And then be silent. Let them sort out what does that mean to me. It's what I call the rules of the sale, Pat. When someone asks for a discount and you say no, now they understand the rules of the sale. When they don't understand this is how they don't understand the rules of sale. Can I have a discount? Oh, well, you see, okay, well, for you this time. If a discount happens to be given out, now they don't know what they'll be charged next time. They don't know what to tell their friend as to how much the friend will be charged. So now you can't get referrals and you may not get extra work because nobody understands the rules of the sale. But if you understand the rules of the sale, can I have a discount? No. That doesn't mean that you can't sell them something else at a lower price. So if I said, say, Pat, how much does it cost for me to have a consult with you? And you say $200. I don't have $200. Can you do it for $100, like half the time for $100? You get to say, no. What you can get is the write your the write your own grant writing manual. It'll cost you $97. Read all of that. And then if you need extra help, you can come and talk to me. So you can give me something else to buy, but you can't give me that other thing at a lowered price.
Can I just take this to another level? It's the
Sure.
free, it's the free information you give away. So
Mhm.
if somebody's gonna come along, sort of purchase the manual, there's lots of information here. They want to know where to start. They're interested in my services. So and people should sort of think, correlate that to what they do. And
Mhm.
you so want to give away some information for free. All right. What I found over the years is that you're doing yourself no justice by giving information away for free, because you're not listening to what the potential customer is wanting.
Yep. Yep.
And so this is why I introduced a paid service, an introductory service for a period of time, which gives them a limit so they can test your service for a period of time,
Yep.
not 6 months, not 12 months. I think I've done mine for 4,
Mhm.
but by and putting a charge on it,
Yep.
what you're doing then is you're actually the customer is seeing you seriously, because if you
Mhm.
give them information for free, they're going to go away and find somebody who's going to charge them,
Mhm.
because
Yep.
charging is seen as professional.
Yep.
Uh, and you're committing them to working with you.
Yeah.
And the number of times people have sort of walked away because I've not been definitive enough in engaging with them for a period of time.
Yep.
So that's an example of, again, value your content.
Yep.
Don't give it away for free, but put some kind of time frame
Yep.
around a sort of a period of time they can test out your service.
Yeah. I wonder too, on the other side of it, were they after it for free? Just something to think about. Are they after it for free, or did they just want to know, yes, I can help you with that. Let's book in a time. Right. And I'll give you an example in a minute in regards to doctors. But I mean, I know I've fallen into the same mistake we all have, where someone's gone, can I just ask you a couple of questions? And then we say yes, but we're multitasking. And then they've asked a couple of questions. We've answered too long. They've not even got pen and paper. What they're really asking is, can I ask you a couple of questions? Yes. Why don't I book you in for an actual time where we're both sitting there concentrating only on this one thing? I'll give you dedicated time. Doctors do this all the time. I can call up and I can say, I've got a sore throat, and I call the receptionist, I've got a sore throat. I'll book you in with the doctor. Oh, no, I don't think I need to see. It's just sore. And she says, I can't help you. You either want to see the doctor or you don't. And it's going to cost me $80 for the effort. Right now, I have to make up my mind. Am I going to do that? And you don't get any further than that. It's like, book in for your 10 minutes or don't. Which one do you want it to be? And maybe some of these customers that get stuff for free is, on one hand, it seemed like they were asking for free, but maybe they just poorly were asking for a consult, but they asked all the wrong questions and we took it the wrong way. So another way to look at it too is, yeah, so first off, read the manual first and then come and ask me questions. Can I ask you questions about the manual? Yes. Let me book you in for a consult so that I can give you an hour of dedicated time. It'll cost you this much. When are you available this week? And now they have the choice to go forward or back out. Oh, no, it was just a quick question. Yep. Ask a quick question. Yeah, I'll need to talk to you in a consult. The receptionist at the doctor says it all the time. It's just a sore throat. I think it's okay. Either you want it, the consult, or you don't. I can't help you, and I can't help you over the phone, and I'm not a doctor. That's what they say. I just need a script for speak to the doctor. I can't help you. And that's as far as it goes. So, yeah. I love it, Pat. Thank you so much for chatting to us today. So, for anyone out there, if you're thinking about applying for a grant, if you've always wondered but not really sure if you're eligible for it, honestly, look into the Write Your Own Grant manual, $97. Look into that. Read up on it. Find out what you do and don't need to know, and what you're eligible for and not eligible for. You might be more eligible than you think. And you might be completely on track knowing that you're not eligible. You can drop the whole idea and you can move on and do something else, and you never have to wonder ever again, because the manual is going to give you all the answers. Thanks, Pat, for helping out. Thanks for your sales stories today, and I'll see you around. Thanks.
No worries. Thanks, Misty. Bye.